Alright, number 20. We've got a pilot that's looking at an airport from his plane. They give us the angle of depression. They tell us how high that plane is, and they want us to figure out the horizontal distance in miles. So if I look at the units that they gave us as to how high the plane is, it's in feet. You can choose. Do you want to convert that to miles right away? Do you want to leave it in feet and then convert to miles? It's up to you. I'm going to leave it in feet and convert to miles in the very end. So let's draw a picture to represent our scenario. I always start with the horizontal ground. So we have a pilot that's in a plane. So here's my plane. They give us how tall, the height, 11,052 feet. And they also tell us the angle of depression from the airport. So we'll say this spot's the airport. So angle of depression, we always have to have the horizontal reference line. So here's our horizontal reference line. And the other ray is going straight to that airport. So that was 25 degrees. Alright, well, if I look at my picture right now, there's really two different right triangles I can create. I'm going to use the bottom one here that I already see. I know that this angle is 25 degrees also because these are alternate interior angles made by the horizontal ground and the horizontal reference line. Those are both parallel. So I need to find the horizontal distance from the plane to the airport, so we'll name that x. So we're going to be using one of our trig ratios here in reference to the reference angle. 11,052 is the opposite and x is the adjacent. So we're going to be using tangent. So tangent at 25 degrees equals opposite, which is 11,052, over adjacent, which is x. Put a 1 under, cross multiply. 11,052 times 1 is 11,052. Bring down the equal sign. Tangent of 25 times x is x times tangent of 25. One more step to isolate the x. Divide both sides by tangent of 25. And now we're going to be typing this into our calculator. So I'm going to type in 11,052 divided by 25 tangent equals, alright, so 23,701.1 feet is what I got. And now I need to convert that to miles. So somewhere on the side we have our conversion factor. 1 foot is, wait a minute, this is the reversed, sorry. This is a mistake. Make sure you change this. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. My fault. Alright, here we go. So 1 mile, 5,280 feet. So if you want to figure out how many miles you have, you could just divide that number that you got by 5,280. Or it's the same thing as setting up two equal ratios, one using the conversion factor, 1 mile, 5,280 feet, and then make sure you put miles up top and feet below in your next ratio. And I need to figure out how many miles for 23,701 feet. You would cross multiply here, so you'd get 5,280x equals 23,701.1, and then divide by 5,280. So it's the same thing as taking your original answer and dividing by 5,280. So I'm going to type this in. 23,701 divided by 5,280. So that's approximately 4.5 miles away.